Sup, Kalkazians! Welcome to Kalkazian Tech. My name is Dario Henrique. In today's video, we are gonna react the Integza channel, this insane tech channel. I built the first LAMINAR flow rocket engine. Oh my goodness, bro! He built this in his garage, of course, or in his office. You know. Alone. That is insane. This video is insane. All right, let's go react. Crazy, bro. Look at this.
This is a tiny rocket that I 3D printed using my resin 3D printer.
Bro, everybody nowadays use 3D printed, bro.
To be painfully obvious, I thought my biggest problem with this is
Nikolai
the fact that it's made out of resin, which means it's probably gonna get disintegrated in a matter of seconds. But that's not my biggest
Nikolai Tesla here.
problem. My biggest problem is the fact that this is not behaving as I was expecting.
Look at this, bro.
You see? It's pulsating. Why?
This video was brought to you by OnShab.
Okay, so if I'm being 100% honest here, I didn't really put a lot of work into designing this rocket engine. I basically saw a picture of the Raptor engine from SpaceX.
Look at this! Oh my goodness!
Now I see that wasn't a great plan, especially because, you know, SpaceX has like super powerful pumps to inject liquid methane.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, of course. SpaceX is one huge company. You are alone in your office, bro. Damn.
Into the combustion chamber. I don't have that. What I do have is an air compressor that can reach 8 bar and butane. Lots and lots of butane. If this engine were to be designed properly for the propellants that I have, it would look something like this. It's not as sexy, but what really matters is what's inside, which in this case is still disappointment in the form of post-combustion. So, I was here ruminating about this, and a thought occurred to me. I'm using 2 tiny holes to inject the air and butane into the combustion chamber. I know the air pressure is 8 bar, but I don't know the butane pressure. If the butane pressure is much lower than the air might be pushing the butane out of the rocket.
So smart, bro. So smart, this.
I knew it. It's just 2 bars. That means if I lower the pressure in the compressor, I should be able to get continuous combustion. Let's give it a try.
What is that?
I know it's not the dimensions of the rocket, of the nozzle and the combustion chamber, because I'm using the software called RPA, which is a professional software to design rockets, and the inputs are pretty easy. It's the propellants I'm using, the combustion chamber pressure, which I know it can be more than 2 bars because of the butane can, and the mass flow rate for the propellant, which I know exactly because I measured using a syringe in slow motion. That leaves me with the injector, I guess. I could try another injector.
Sorry.
And I did. Several of them, actually. And I don't really notice a difference in performance in all of them. I mean, they do the job, they inject and mix the propellants. I did notice something weird that was happening with all of them, though. Do you see how the flame detaches from the injector and the void is created? I mean, it's a pretty big space with no combustion. I did a bit of digging online.
That is crazy, bro. The fire...
It's basically...
The fire doesn't touch here because the fire won't arrive the center of this gas, you know, butane, you know, and the fire are running here and trying to arrive here, you know, but here is so much gas go up, you know. That's why this fire make this behavior, you know. This behavior is because this fire is trying to arrive here, you know.
Big space with no combustion.
I hope makes sense for you, bro.
I did a bit of digging online and there's something called flame speed. It's
Flame
basically the
speed.
speed at which each fuel burns. If you imagine a long tube filled with air and a flammable gas like butane, and you light it up in one end, the flame will propagate to
this.
the other end at a certain rate. And for butane, that rate is 40
Insane.
centimeters per second. If now I use my impinging injector to inject air and butane into the tube, you can see the flame seems to have a hard time propagating to reach the injector. And that's probably because the injector is pushing the propellants into the tube faster than the flame can propagate. I think that's exactly what's happening with my tiny rockets. I'm pushing the propellants too quickly into the combustion chamber, and basically making it hard for the flame to propagate. I just need to slow down the propellants. And for that, I just need more holes.
Crazy, bro. No flame detachment. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at here. Yeah, bro, the material is weak.
Oh!
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Finally, it's gone. Yes! Oh, this is one of those rare cases in which complete failure is total success. I don't think I've ever been this happy to see a rocket get destroyed. It would be nice to see this running for more than 10 seconds, though. Yeah, if I could get one of these made out of metal... Wait a second. The only metal rocket I have is the one I used on my last project. The one that used hydrogen and oxygen that came out of my HHO generator. I can just tailor an injector so it works for butane, and that should do it. So, I use my beautiful CNC machine to machine these two parts. One is made out of brass and the other one is made out of aluminium. The reason for that is that I ran out of brass. And the next best thing is aluminium, apparently. I mean, I don't like it, it's a bit crappy, but according to the specialists, it's still a metal, so it should work. When I put them together like this, it looks like a shower head. But it's basically the same injector as I used in the resin rocket. Also, as ignition, I'm using a simple metal rod and a spark generator that I got from Amazon. Now, it's time to light this baby on fire. Yes.
Sponsor time.
On my second
Sponsor
semester of
time.
mechanical engineering school, we had this class called CAD modeling, where they taught us how to create 3D models in this software called SolidWorks. I was a
Kalkazians, if you want to check this, I recommend you go to this channel, right?
years ago. The man, the myth, the legend, John Hershtek. For starters, OnShape is not a software, it's a browser app, meaning that the power goes out. But done that, it's easier to made for this apps, where no you can try on the link.
Just compressed hair. Damn. Oh my goodness. With combustion. Crazy.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
It works so well! This is so
Perfectly,
nice.
bro.
I've been searching for this feeling. Nothing got destroyed. Is this how engineers feel all the time? Like they make stuff that works properly as intended? This feels nice. This rocket is limited. Let me be very clear. I'm very
Why,
happy
bro?
with my success, but this butane can is limiting my performance. It only has 2 bars of pressure, which is not enough. If somehow I could raise the butane pressure, I could use the full 8 bars of my hair compressor, and then I would achieve full glory. Okay, so I was just playing around with the butane can, and I kind of did this, and I found out that the butane inside of the can is liquid. I'm guessing it only turns into a gas when it expands outside of the can. Kind of
Crazy,
evaporates.
bro.
So by that logic, if I apply some heat to the can, the butane will evaporate inside of the can and raise the pressure. I think.
Damn.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Holy
but I'll get
cow.
some zip ties. It proves my point though. If I hit the can, the pressure raises. Nice. I'm entitled to say science because now I have more pressure. I'm gonna have more speed in the injectors, and that leaves me with the same problem I
That
had
is
before.
funny, bro.
So I need to slow things down with more holes. And because I need more holes, I thought about this knife. A knife? What does a knife has to do with anything? Well, this is a very special knife. This is a knife with a porous blade, porous being synonymous with a lot of holes. This knife was made by a company called K3D in the Netherlands. K3D is a company that 3D prints high-precision metal parts. I got my hands on this knife because of dumb luck. My friend Bob works in K3D and he told me they have this patent to 3D print porous metal
goodness.
parts. He is the one that gave me this knife. I say it's dumb luck because K3D is the only company in the world capable of doing this. It's also dumb luck because it happens to be the perfect solution to my problem.
That is crazy, bro. This scene is crazy.
Just think about it. If the objective is to get as much propellant as possible into the combustion chamber in a very slow and smooth manner, this is the best solution I could ever hope for. With this, there's no flame detachment, no blowout, and hopefully no combustion instabilities. And the best part about all of this is that because I can 3D print this, I can just make the entire internal wall of the combustion chamber
3D
porous.
printer make everything, bro. That is insane.
That is
I
what
need
this
one
is.
3D
It's the design
printer.
I've been working on. Is it too menacing that I'm holding the knife? I designed this rocket with a hollow jacket all around the combustion chamber. The propellants are injected and pre-mixed here, they flow through the hollow jacket and are pushed into the combustion chamber. If I'm right about this rocket engine should be not only super easy to start, but also extremely efficient at burning the propellants. I'm gonna send this design to Bob and hope he doesn't say no. Love you, Bob.
1 week later.
Well, if it's not a very high precision metal 3D printed rocket, it could also be the ball bearings I ordered last week. Let's hope it's the rocket.
Look at this.
Well, I'm not a specialist, but I don't think this is a ball bearing. Look at it, all shiny and chrome.
Crazy design.
These I put in just to look cool. I don't think I was wrong. This is for the spark plug. Yeah, you can't
I
see
think
much
it's
more
good, bro.
inside. And this is just a simple injector that I designed, nothing too fancy. I don't want to wait
bro.
anymore,
Of
so
course, that is fancy, bro.
let's put this together and light it up. The shiny and chromy rocket engine is now assembled. To avoid leakage, I placed a rubber here, for safety.
Yes?
Also for safety, I have this water sprinkler, so I can sprinkle on the rocket and keep everything cool. And there is the butane boiling, so I have the pressure and glory. Now the only thing that is missing is the flames. Let's give it a go.
Just compressed. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That is insane!
Yes! 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 I do it! I just improved rocket engines forever! Do you see that? Continuous combustion. So smooth and at the same time, aggressive. I love it.
I love too,
I'm
bro.
the master of rockets, and the rockets love me. Yes, I'm very happy now, and you have to be happy with me. I made a mistake.
What,
This
bro?
is the line I'm using
Tell
to feed
us.
compressed air into the engine. If I insert this into a syringe, the compressed air quickly blows out the piston. If I do the same but now
crazy.
through my porous rocket engine, the piston still gets blown out, but slower, which means the flow is getting choked. That makes sense because the porous metal is more metal than pores, meaning that to get the same number of holes it takes a lot more surface area than a hole that's 100% hole, if you know what I mean. Basically what it means... this is so hot! How the hell are you still this hot? Basically what it means is that I need more surface area in the porous wall inside the combustion chamber. Luckily, I think once again I have a solution that I kind of stumbled upon. In my last project, I made an hydrogen generator that uses electricity to rip water apart and make hydrogen and oxygen. That generator requires electrodes with a lot of surface area, so you make as much hydrogen and oxygen as possible. To get as much area as possible, I use this unique mathematical geometry called the gyroid. Apart from looking cool, it also has a lot of surface area. To draw the gyroid, I'm using a cloud app from a company called Metafold 3D. My idea is to spread the hollow chamber all over the combustion chamber and use a gyroid to increase the surface area. In that way, the flow doesn't
My
get
goodness, bro.
choked, the combustion happens in the entire volume at the same time and conditions, and the propellants get heated before getting into the combustion chamber, which makes them easier to ignite. It's like a win-win-win situation.
Bob is the coolest guy ever.
Now I just need to ask Bob for another favor. And maybe buy him a beer. Or 7.
1 week later.
Ta-da!
1 week
You
later,
loquito.
bro.
Mr.
How
Non-
many time you needed to make this video, bro?
SpongeBob came through once again. Thank you, Bob. This time I skipped the unboxing part just because on the outside, this engine and the other are exactly the same. I mean, on this one you can see a little bit of the gyroid, but nothing too exciting. But if you do insist in seeing the interior, I 3D printed a cut section in PLA. It looks like this. You see? Looks pretty disgusting, right? I know, but it also looks cool. Bony for some reason. Let's hope this has
This is strange,
the
bro.
power. Yeah.
This is
Let's
different.
light this baby on fire.
Easy to engineer. The sparks are bits of the spark plug. Damn!
Yes! There is no doubt. This one is better. Can you see my face? This one is better. So much better. I can feel it. I should probably test the exhaust speed anyway. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my goodness!
Who needs numbers? I mean, the wind meter just fell. Oh, I need to be careful. I'm gonna burn my ear.
Yeah, bro.
Wind
Because
meter just fell.
so powerful,
That's
bro.
Pretty good athlete.
This turbine.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what to think. I mean, the results are pretty obvious, but am I getting overexcited about this? Because this looks like it's very promising. I mean, I don't know. If there's any kind of specialist in the comment section, please let me know if this is a viable way of injecting propellants into the combustion chamber. It's funny how all of this started. I mean, it started with me trying resin rockets, which they shouldn't work, but they kind of do. Actually, if you want to try out the resin rockets, you're in luck because I'm giving away a 3D printer in this video. All you have to do to win it is subscribe to the channel, leave a like in this video, and post a comment suggesting a theme for a future video. The most liked comment will win a brand new 3D printer. Well, I'm gonna wait to see what is gonna happen with this. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, tomatoes are disgusting.
It's not, bro. Tomato is not disgusting.
See ya!
Yeah. See ya. Alright, Kalkazians. Look at this scene, bro. Insane. This guy is insane, bro. I recommend you visit this channel, right? Because he has other videos about this subject. Alright, Kalkazians, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, let your thumbs up, and involve that magic happens. See you next video.